Hey, welcome to part 3 of 3. I'm Johnny Moe, and I'm going to show you why networking helps your business grow and will help it explode. So in this part, we're going to be bringing a social component into it on how we can use social media to reach a greater audience. And then we're going to tie it in all at the end. So this one's going to be just a little bit longer. We're going to tie it all in at the end with what we've learned in part 1 and part 2. So you can start to implement these things and have an explosive business. And it's pretty much free. So buckle in. Let's get ready. Grab your pen and pencil. I'll see you in a minute. All right, so you ready to make some money? Check this out. So we're talking about networking. Networking is an offline type of activity, but when you put this little component of online with it, what happens is explosive growth. Now, I'm the one that teaches the lead generation quadrant, right? That's my concept, where you need to have a call strategy, a networking strategy, an online strategy, and some sort of traditional strategy with just listed, just sold type cards. What we talked about previously in part 1 and 2 was offline network, and now I'm going to show you how to use networking online so you can get a ton of exposure, ton of growth, and really start to be a pillar of the community. So check this out. You have a community page. You don't make that community page about selling real estate. You make that community page about the community. Now all of a sudden you got 4 other people from your power circle helping you to leverage that page. So now you're reaching the community with good articles, good events, those types of things. What's going on in the real estate market? What's going on in the mortgage market? What's going on in the financial market? Not that you're throwing it at them. You got to be very approach this very gingerly, and not spam them. Give them good articles. Maybe once a week you do something about real estate. Once a week the LO does something about mortgages and interest, right? Or maybe even once a month. Everybody helps out a little bit, shares. You can go right under the events and find local events and share them out and say, wow, this looks great for the kids. Oh, this looks like a fun time. Look at this microbrew tasting. This looks awesome, right? Whatever. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can also write articles that link to different things. Now think about this. This is something that I preach in coaching big time, is once per month, so that's 12 times a year, you're showcasing a local community business. You can go a couple of years, talk about the business, whatever you want to do, but showcase the business. Now all of a sudden, and give a $25 gift card away, right? Now all of a sudden you have 12 times, once per month, you're doing something. You're showcasing the business first week of the month. You're doing the giveaway at the end of the month. And you ask them, like the post, share the post, share the, whatever you do, like our business page, whatever you do, it's your business. Think outside the box. My job's just here to help open the box, and you create what works for you. But I'd be doing giveaways each month, $25 giveaways, and I'd be getting the business involved. Now I'd be posting it on their business page, and most businesses have at least 1,000 people. Some have 2,500, some have 10,000, depends on where you are. But let's assume they have 1,000 people. Now all of a sudden that's 12,000 people that are seeing your video, okay? Because you're posting it there. You're also posting it on yours and tagging them. But the way Facebook works, and the beauty of Facebook, is as that's catching some steam. So that's why you might do a boosted post, which I'm not a big fan of boosted posts, but under this, it's okay. Maybe a boosted post for a 10-mile radius for $40. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to get, at the end of it, like 8,500 views. Half of them organic, half of them paid, right? So imagine you're hitting all their fans because their fans are liking it, their friends see it, and so on and so forth. That's how the algorithm works. So now all of a sudden, let's say that you're at 8,500 views, like my average video gets, times 12. And I don't even know what that math is, but it's a lot. Let's do 2. Let's do 0, 0, 0. Carry the 1. 16, 17, 0, 0, 0, 5, 8. 0, 0, 0, 7, that's 12. Carry the 1, that's 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So by doing that, you're getting 102,000 views at the end of the year. Now, these people are going to get some exposure, so this is kind of a branding technique. Now, they're seeing it. They're seeing, oh, wow, that was my mortgage guy. I see him posting something. Or that's my financial advisor lady. I know her. I see her communicating with this guy. He must be trusted, right? You're starting to build that cross network like a spider's web, if you would. Now, let's take this into consideration for a minute. We get 102,000 here. $102,000. We have 125,000 here. We had 125,000 on the other one. You add that up, that's a lot, right? 352,000 people that you can potentially reach through networking one-on-one with your past clients, your sphere of influence, with Power Circle members in the community and also online. So when you show up at these events, people are like, oh, wow, man, I see the good work that you're doing online. Wow, man, this. Hey, I see you online everywhere. Or when you're meeting them offline, say, hey, listen, you're really deep into the community. Come contribute to our community page. I'll make you admin. You can post some stuff about your business or other businesses. Help us grow it. Help us become well known in the community. Now, if you live in an area that you might have 2 or 3 communities, do 2 or 3 pages, right? There's nothing wrong with that. If you live in an area and you want to dominate one area, that's how you do it. They're going to, you know how much this costs? $0, really, minus the boosted post or whatever. It costs $0. You're investing some time. Yeah, learn a little video skills. Most of my videos are taken on an iPhone, edited on iMovie. Costs me nothing. You want to invest in something a little bit better? You can, right? But imagine the impact that you're going to have. Imagine how much you're going to stand out from other agents in your market that are not doing this. I can promise you this. You put some time, energy, and money into doing this. You leverage with other people that have the same vision and the same outlook as you, and you can grow something phenomenal. Y'all should be going to networking events at least once a week at a minimum, okay? Twice a week, really, if you can. And I'm not talking about broker open wine and cheeses. I'm talking about chamber, business meetings, community meetings, things that are trying to increase the community or businesses. Those are the types of meetings you want to go. Maybe even go to a real estate investment group if that's what you're into, okay? Now, all of a sudden, you know that you should be reaching out to your past clients in the sphere of influence, too. Bring them to events. Find out what they do. You should know what they do. And if one does flooring, windows, accounting, whatever, you should be now referring business to them to say, hey, listen, you're in accounting. I might have some clients I can send over. They'll be forever grateful and refer you business back too. Okay? And one piece I want to touch on before we go is, let's just take a look at this. Like this. Here's your power circle and your sphere and your past clients. Okay? Now, as you start networking with these people, what happens is it gets bigger, right? Now, all of a sudden, you got a flooring dude. You have a contractor of some sorts, right? An electrician, a hairstylist. Right? Now you can start to refer business to these people. And what's going to happen is they're going to refer business back to you. And then what's going to happen is, because of those people, you're going to get bigger that way as well. Now what's happening is, since you're doing these online videos, people are starting to see you, so it pushes you out. You're networking more, so it's pushing you out. You're doing your ads and your other typical social media stuff, so it's pushing you out. If you're not considering this as one of your strategies, you're missing the boat. Really, if you have any questions about this at all, put them down below, make a comment. I answer everything. Make sure you subscribe to our site. And also watch the next video that's coming up. And it's going to bring you into a whole new series that will really open your mind to some other things. If you need any help, reach out to me. I'm Johnny Mo. Happy selling.